Hi guys, in this video we're going to take a quick look at how to set up your DofE account. Now the best thing to do is to get the app onto your phone or your iPad, turn on the Face ID or fingerprint recognition. That'll make things a lot easier in the future and you won't have to keep remembering your password. So let's assume you've downloaded the app and you've entered all your details and now you want to set up your account. So the first thing you're going to be faced with is choosing your timescales. You can always come back and change these, but the idea is that whatever you do normally, so if you've been playing football for the last 3 years or something like that, or there's something you just regularly do, make that the 6-month one. So you can see the first line would be 6 months of skills, the second line would be 6 months of your physical activity, and the third line would be 6 months of volunteering. So I'm going to choose 6 months of physical activity and I'll have to do volunteering and skills for 3 months. So I'm going to submit that. Now I have to set each one of these up and I'm just going to go through setting one up. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the physical. Now, start date, you are allowed to backdate yours till the start of year 9. So click on pick a date, and if you were doing the activity in our case from September the 24th, then you can go ahead and pick September the 24th. So I'll just confirm that. Type of activity. Now, in each case, if the activity isn't in there, I didn't mean to click that, there's generally something else that you can choose. So I'm going to go ahead and let's just put in fitness, details of activity. So I'm going to scroll down, and if your thing isn't there, then you can just add another one. So I'm just going to go other, and it doesn't matter too much. I'm going to put cycling in. Cycling would have come up as an individual sport as well. It doesn't matter as long as you've got the details in there. So where am I going to do it? I'm just going to put around Jersey. I could add on the green lanes, just something like that. We don't need that much. What are my goals? To get fitter. Right, now assessor's name. Now an assessor can't be a parent or a relative, but it could be your form tutor or someone like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to have Miss Goodchild as my assessor. So Miss Goodchild. Now assessor's position, teacher, form tutor, or if you've chosen like your sports coach or something like that, you don't have to have their exact position as long as we can see that they're a coach or they work for the organisation or something like that. So assessor's position, in this case, I'm just going to put teacher. Again, if you put teacher rather than form tutor, if you put coach rather than manager, that's not going to make any difference. Now notice there's no little red asterisks next to assessor's email or phone number. And the next thing I have to do, so you don't have to enter those. I'm going to select my leader, which is me. You only get the one choice. Now you've got a bit of a check-in thing here to do, so just choose the options. If you're not sure, you can always go with prefer not to say. I'm going to go with 7 because I've been out on expeditions. Now, here's the important thing. If you don't know everything, click Save as Draft. But if you've got all that completed, then submit for approval. So, for example, if you had set everything up, but you suddenly went, I don't actually know my assessor's name, then save it as a draft. Otherwise, submit it for approval. Now, if you did happen to know your assessor's email or phone number, that would be helpful in case we need to get in touch with them for evidence. But honestly, just submit it for approval. So go ahead and submit that for approval. That will now, so you can see on the physical section, 1, 2, 3 lights are lit up. The next thing that will happen, and I might even just go and try and do this now, is, oh, it's not quite got there yet. But your leader, which is me, will approve that. Okay, so you need to set all 3 bits up. Make sure you've got them to this bit here, program submitted. If it's still saved in draft, you can't add any evidence to it.